Are you all right? I'm sorry.
Merry Christmas to you, too, Walker.
You sure you're all right?
Do I have birds flying over my head?
No.
Well, then I've got problems. You could have just waited for me in the parking lot and hit me with a truck. If you wanted to kill me, the hospital isn't the most practical place to do it.
Good morning, Lisa.
Oh, hello, Father Giovanni.
Well, you look every bit as troubled as the first time I saw you. You wanted to talk?
Well, more like I needed to talk. And right now, you're the only one I can confide in. Thanks for meeting me here.
I'm here to help, Lisa.
Just in time to model it for me, Reese.
Great news, great news, great news. I just left Sophia's hospital room. She OD'd last night.
What's her condition?
It's stable. They had to pump her stomach. Kelly hadn't shown up last night when she collapsed. To be further along than this now, but... well, it's okay. One more session like last night, and this will be over real soon. Oh, baby. I'm so close to getting my hands on Armonty, I can taste it. Hey, it's nice. Nice tree. Hey, what's this? Did you make something for me? Apparently not.
Your blood pressure is still low. Heart rate is slightly irregular because of depressed respiration, but we've got a handle on that. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Since we had to drain your stomach, I want to keep you on IV for the rest of today, and I do need to run another blood test.
I've been poked and prodded so much since I've been in here. Could we wait on that, dude?
Okay, we could do it later. But I'm going to need a fasting sample. That means no solid foods, just clear liquids.
No problem. The way my stomach feels right now, I could fast for a week.
Oh, want to bet you're starving within 12 hours?
Thank you. Honey, where's Ken?
I don't know. He probably had some errands he had to run. I'm sure he'll be back soon. But now that I have you here...
Well, could you see if you could find him, please, Ken? I need him here with me.
Mom, I wouldn't know where to begin looking
Well, try
for
the
him.
house, Kelly, or try the office. He's probably there.
What?
In my bag, there's my sweeteners. Could I have it?
Mm-hmm. Here you go.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. I really appreciate your staying all night here with me, but you didn't have to, you know that.
Yeah. Well, I did it for me. You feeling more relaxed now?
I am, a little bit. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I'll feel better when Ken's here.
Well, good. I have something I want to talk to you about.
Oh.
What is it?
Oh.
Let me call the doctor.
Oh,
Where's the
no,
button,
no,
Mom?
it's... Oh, God. Shh, it's all right. It's... Oh.
Are you all right?
Oh. It's... Oh, my cramp. It's... I guess it's... Okay. Okay, I guess it's from getting my stomach pumped, I guess. It's... Oh, it's all right. Oh, God. How did I let all this get so out of hand, Kelly? Tell me that.
What can I do to help you? Let me help
How
you.
could I let those stupid pills take control of my life? I can't believe I did it.
Now, you listen to me. Whatever the problem is, we're going to solve it together. I'm not going to leave your side. I swear.
Thank God for you. And thank God for Ken. If it wasn't for Ken, I wouldn't even be here.
I'm sure you wouldn't be.
He tried to keep those pills away from me. He tried to keep me from taking them. And he keeps my business afloat for me. He's the most wonderful husband, and I feel like I've let him down, Kelly. I'm sorry. You were going to tell me something. What did you're at? Do you want to tell me?
Just relax, Mama. It can wait. It can wait.
I thought you would have known my sleeve length by now.
Well, wait a minute. You're a 34, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, I swear I thought I measured it right. Give me a minute here. 36. Well, I don't believe it. I measured it right before.
I guess you'll just have to give it to somebody else.
It must be that I just always think of you as such a big hunk towering over all other men.
Good answer. I guess I'll just have to accept that. So, why don't you come over here and prove it to me? I think that the bedroom is this way, isn't it?
Ken, no.
No? Andy, you know how much I hate hearing you say that word.
Well, look on the bright side, Joe. At least the coffee cup was empty. We'd have had a hell of a mess.
Well, besides being a human Scud missile, what are you doing here?
Oh, I just dropped by to question this poor guy who was beaten and robbed last night. Hopefully he can identify the person who did it. So, how do you like your job? You're working with abuse victims, right?
Yeah. You know, it's really fascinating. I feel like what I wasn't able to do for BJ, I'm being able to take care of that now. It's kind of a form of atonement. And I'm starting to understand why people create the kind of harm that they do. And you know what I'm finding? It's something that is passed on for generations, like with Frank. I mean, the abuse is passed on. And I'm finding that if we're able to get to the victims while they're still young, we can make them understand that they don't bear the guilt and that they don't have to seek revenge and that maybe we can break the chain.
This is great, Joe. I haven't seen that fire in your eyes in a long time.
Well, it does feel good. I'm gonna get on with everything, my work, my life, everything.
I'm happy for you, Joe. I'm sorry I ran you over.
Ah, forget it. I'm still alive.
That's the main thing. Look, I gotta go, so I'll see you.
Take care.
Yeah.
Reese.
Yeah.
How long are you going to be in this end of town?
I don't know, a couple hours maybe.
I was thinking that maybe we could have lunch. You talk about the kids and what we're going to do about Christmas. What do you think?
I'd like that. Yeah, I'd like that. Where should we meet?
The Oasis? Noon?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Great.
Father Giovanni, I really want to follow the advice that you gave me last week. But telling the truth is not that easy.
Why did you think it would be?
I guess I was just hoping that it might. But it's not. And right now I fear that if I try and level with Rafe, I'm gonna lose him.
Lisa, under the present conditions, what do you really have? I mean, every day you spend with him dishonestly, you lose more and more of yourself. Is that what you want?
No, it's not what I want. But if I tell him the truth and he leaves me...
But what if you tell him and he stays? You know, life is choice, Lisa. And it is your choice to tell Rafe. And after that, it is Rafe's choice to react the way he must. Believe me, this is the only real opportunity you have for an honest relationship. I know it's hard, but, you know, you will never know by just telling me. There's someone else you must talk to.
Yeah, 2 people, actually.
I'm sorry?
Nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I do know that talking to you makes me feel better.
That's what I'm here for. And I hope the next time we talk, you'll have faced Rafe. Whatever the outcome, I promise you'll feel better about yourself.
Well, hello, son.
Hello, Father.
Well, I'm just going to introduce me to your friend.
Of course. This is Lisa, and this is my father, Dr. Micah DeAngelis.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I know your daughter.
It's a great pleasure of mine, I can assure you.
Lisa is someone I'm advising.
Yes. Well, I saw the way you were holding hands. Oh, well.
Well, Father Giovanni, I should be going. Thank you again for your advice.
Sure, you're welcome. And I hope you do something with it.
Please tell Aurora I said hello.
Ah, will do.
Okay.
Nice seeing you, too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
How dare you?
Oh, no, I thought you were very daring. I mean, I saw the expression in your eyes.
I was not looking at her in any sort of way.
You know, there's an American expression that's kind of caught my fancy. I call it like I see it.
You wipe that...
What, smirk?
Yes, you wipe that smirk off your face. What you're saying is preposterous. You know that? I mean, I've made my choice in life. And that is to serve my God. And you know that what you're suggesting is impossible.
Impossible. What you're saying is it never has happened before, nor will it ever be.
Yes. For me, it is impossible.
Well, not for any son of mine. Oh, come on, I saw it. I saw a possibility of a light glowing from your eyes. What? Just admit it. Admit. She's a beautiful girl. Why are you so hell-bent, heaven-bent on denying that you have feelings towards women? I mean, it's not as if a man checks his sex drive at the gate. And the fact that you would choose a subject designed specifically to ignore the subject is beyond my comprehension.
I have no time for this.
Please, make time. Listen to what your father has to say.
I am. Only the father I'm listening to is not you.
Good morning. How are we feeling? You know something, Sophia? I never realized how many details have to be taken care of to plan Santa Barbara's greatest wedding. You know, I finish one thing, and then 3 more come along, so we don't have any time to waste. Here, I brought you a mock-up of the wedding invitation. Take a look. Don't you think it's beautiful? And some seating charts, which I want to leave with you. Now, what I've done is I have filled in the bride's side for the ceremony, but I thought maybe you'd want to choose the 100 most important people and fill them in on the groom's side. Oh, also, I have the seating charts for the reception. And I think if we're going to have over 1,000 people, that we should have it at the Polo Grounds. That way they could set up the tents right on the fields there. Oh, and, Here's the main table. See, the main table's right here, and I thought maybe the orchestra could go down.
Gina, come here.
What?
I am not up to this.
I knew it. You're going to throw a wrench in the works, aren't you? Cece obviously got to you. I know he doesn't like Lily. And he has turned your head around. And now you're pulling some kind of low-down, conniving stunt. What is it, Sophia? What has happened to you? What is going on here?
I had an accident last night, that's all.
That's what I thought last night. This morning, I'm not so sure.
How would you know any different?
Because I've known you for years, Sophia. Look at you. This is not the Sophia I know. I mean, I'm sitting here hurling accusations at you like mud pies. And you're not only not ducking, you're not even coming close to fighting back. That's not the Sophia I know. What happened to you? Where's your fight?
Just leave me alone.
No, not till I've said my piece.
I thought you already have.
No. I think you've got a problem, Sophia. Drugs, alcohol, or both. I don't know, but you've got a problem.
The people who know me and the people who love me don't think I have any problem. And they know me a lot better than you do.
You want to know why they don't tell you anything? All these wonderful people who know you and love you? I'll tell you why. They're afraid of hurting your feelings. They respect you too much. But you see, I don't have that problem. Because I can't stand you and I don't respect you at all. So when I say get your act together, that's easy for me. You need help, go and get it. I've been there. You're going to have to take this into your own hands, or nothing's going to change. Sleep on that, Sophia. And then get your butt out of bed because we got a wedding to plan.
May I use this phone? Sure.
Kelly. Hi. How are you? I heard about your mom. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I mean, she has some pain from having her stomach pumped, but other than that...
Yes, other than that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, you look worried about something. Talk to me. Maybe I can help.
Well, it's more about Ken than it is my mom.
What about Ken? According to the nurses on call here last night, he was a real take-charge kind of guy. Very much in control.
Yes, well, that's what's so scary. I think he's taken charge of my mother.
What do you mean?
My mother has put all of her faith in a man who does not have a shred of decency. Now, he's the person that gave her the pills that she's addicted to. Do you honestly think he's the right one to help her out of this crisis? I want to help my mother. I'm just not sure if I can do it with him in the way.
That's a tough call. I don't know any women that would accept the man they love to be a bad choice. Do you have any proof that he's purposely trying to hurt your mom?
No, I don't. I do know that he's been violent with women in the past. And he hasn't been completely honest with my mother on very important issues. And he really knows how to cover his tracks, boy.
Well, I don't know your mother very well. But I don't think she's going to accept that on face value. Ken's judgment based on daughterly instincts and a couple of moments of dishonesty. That's one thing. But you take this to your mother. She's going to be forced to make a choice between you and Ken. Now, who do you think she's going to choose?
Ken.
Of course. After all, that is the man she's chosen to spend the rest of her life with. Kelly, if you back her into a corner, she's going to shut you out. And if Ken is really someone to be feared, then she's going to be all alone. Darn, that's me. Look, can we talk about this later?
Yeah.
If you want to, let me know, okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
Good luck. You bet.
I want to make love to you, Andy. So what's the problem?
Well, I guess this whole living situation is finally getting to me, Ken. You know, I've been faithful to you all the years that we've been together, so help me God, I have. But you don't know what it does to me knowing that you're married to Sophia and that you're living with her. You're making love to her.
What the hell is wrong with you, Andy? You look at me as though I'm married. I look at me as though I'm in combat. I'm in the middle of no man's land here. I've got her husband and her daughter breathing down my neck. One wrong word from either one of us to anybody, and the whole thing is shot. Do you understand that?
Yes, I know that, but you made me feel like I'm stuck on a deserted island.
I know. And you're sore at me. Baby, come on. Just hold on a little bit longer. It's almost over. Just be patient.
So look, I guess any romantic mood is not there right now.
Okay. Guess I'll go then.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you.
Counting on it. I miss you. Remember one thing. I'm lonely, too. Now I can't wait till you finish that shirt. I'm gonna wear it everywhere.
Hi. What a nice surprise.
Well, I just happened to be in the neighborhood, and I wanted to stop in and say hi. I have to warn you, though, I can't stay too long.
Sit down. I just got some good news.
Really? What's up?
Well, I entered this design competition, and I was just filling out the entry form. You have to be an industry professional. And so, besides a huge cash prize if I win this, also the prestige I need to make a go of my career in fashion.
That sounds great. A professional industry design. Is this your first competition?
Mm-hmm. I've never been able to enter before. I was never an industry professional.
Which means?
Which means you have to have a job at an established house like Armani to qualify. And I do.
And you're gonna win. I can feel it. Whoa. Is this what you're gonna enter in the competition? Did you make this for me?
No. Sorry, it's one of my garments for the competition. But I'm flattered you like it. I promise I'll make you one.
Well, I wasn't dropping any hints, I swear.
No, I wouldn't. I'd rather see you wear it, actually. I have an idea. Why don't you stay for a while? I'll make you the best lunch you've ever had.
She designs, she sews, she's a gourmet chef.
So will ya?
I can't, Andy. I'm meeting Jody.
Is the administrative meeting, has it been canceled?
Yes, 4 people called in sick with the flu.
Oh, why didn't they get flu shots? Well, I suppose their illness is my gain. Gives me the rest of the day off, doesn't it?
Oh, can I help you with something?
Well, can you tell me where Jody Walker is?
Well, yes, actually, she checked out to lunch at the Oasis.
Oh, well, good. You can sign me out in the same place.
Okay.
Right.
Ken. Are you going to tell my mother about Andy? Or shall I?
Jody and I have 2 children together, which means we have a responsibility. Now, that's a part of my family I'm never going to ignore. I've agreed to have a friendly lunch with Jody to discuss Christmas and how we're going to handle the kids.
I understand. And I think it's wonderful that you and Jody both care, especially at the holidays.
Thanks. Somehow I knew you'd understand. But I gotta run, okay? So the next time I see you, we'll talk more about this competition, all right? I have a great feeling about it, especially with Armani behind you.
I hope. I'll see you soon.
You can count on it. Bye.
Bye.
So you know about Andy.
That's right.
Andy and I were involved for a while, but that was in the past. And there's nothing happening in the present or the future. Andy was this very talented, wonderful, obsessive girl who we broke up over a year ago. I got a job at Armonti. She heard about it. She needed an in the business. She wormed her way into Armonti before I could stop her, and thought that I could help her out once she got in.
Then why didn't you explain the situation to my mother?
I didn't say anything to Sophia because I didn't think it was necessary. I didn't want her to get hurt. I didn't love Andy anymore. I wanted to give her a break. I thought I was doing the best thing for both of them.
Yeah. You're a real prince, aren't you, Ken?
Look, Kelly, I was only thinking of Sophia. I love Sophia more than anything.
And is the way you beat up Andy an indication of how you love a woman?
Andy is a very jealous person. She's very jealous of my marriage to Sophia. She was threatening to expose our past after she'd promised not to. I lost my temper. I got mad. I started hitting her. What I did was disgraceful. I can't justify it. I'm not going to insult your intelligence by asking you to do the same. I should have gone to jail. I thank God that Andy didn't press charges.
What did you do? Did you threaten to beat her up again?
No,
if she
I
did?
didn't. I can understand how you would think that. Kelly, make no mistake about it, I'm the bad guy here. Look, why don't we just go right in there together, you and me, and tell Sophia the whole thing? If you're that concerned, then I want this all out in the open right now. I was only doing what I thought was best for Sophia. I was wrong. Look, Kelly, if you're worried about your mother's condition, Sophia is one of the strongest women that I've ever known. She's gonna be fine. And besides, she has you.
I think we should wait, Ken. I think we should wait until my mother gets out of the hospital.
I think that's a wise decision. But if you change your mind, come on in.
nearly gave me a heart attack.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm so glad I caught up with you. Have you ordered lunch yet?
No, actually, I was waiting for...
See me. You're so sweet. There's a waiter when you want to find one.
Micah, before you settle in...
Oh, by the way, I've got some incredible news about my son.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I finally found a chink in that young man's armor.
No wonder you're so giddy.
Why?
And what is his weakness?
Blonde hair, brown eyes.
No, I think you're confused.
No.
Rich? Harvey, get off the phone, all right? I don't want to talk to you or any other frat rat over there. Now, where's Rich? Well, do you know where he's at? Okay. All right, well, just tell him that I need to see him tonight without fail. And make sure he gets the message, Harvey, or there's going to be hell to pay.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Gina. How are you?
Oh, nothing short of frantic with this wedding I'm trying to put on and trying to nail down the itinerary for Gina Jeans without my models being said. So, have you had any luck convincing Rafe?
No, I had a bit of trouble talking to him.
What kind of trouble? Or aren't you two getting along?
We're getting along just fine, thank you. Why wouldn't we be?
Well, you said you were having trouble talking to him about the Gina Jeans tour. I thought maybe you were having trouble talking to him about something else. I heard you were keeping some kind of a secret from him.
Really? And where did you hear something like that?
Well, that doesn't really matter. The point is, if I heard it from someone, Rafe could hear from someone. Even me. Whatever. The thing is, if you don't want this little house of cards that you've built to come tumbling down around your pretty little head, I suggest you convince Rafe to go on the road. See, it's a little hard to mount a Gina Jeans couple campaign without the couple. But then there's the problem with secrets, Lisa. They start to unravel just when you don't expect them to.
Well, thank you for telling me. I was concerned as to whether or not this was an isolated incident, but now that I know about your mother's behavior over the past 2 months, all signs seem to indicate she's rapidly becoming addicted to this drug, if she isn't already.
Yeah. So, how can we help her?
Well, I think the best thing that I could recommend right now would be an intervention.
I've heard of that before. What exactly is that?
Well, it's a setup where family and close friends confront the drug or alcohol abuser with their problem.
So she'd basically be a captive audience.
Yeah, that's basically it. But the confrontation shouldn't be hostile at all. But you do have to be honest. And realize you're asking Sophia to be vulnerable, to expose a part of herself that she may feel shameful about.
She's so fragile right now. I don't know if she could handle that kind of criticism.
It's not criticism. It's feedback. You give her your observations without being judgmental.
Maybe that's the way to go.
Maybe the only way. See, first you've got to get her to admit that she has a problem. Then you can help her to solve it.
Okay, let me think about it a little bit.
Good. Don't take too long.
I won't. Thank you. Mom. Mom, I want to help you. I don't know if we can do it with Ken. Not with Ken around.
Ken, what's wrong? What's the problem?
The problem is you.
You know, I don't know what happened to my son all those years in Italy, but for some reason, he's been hiding behind that collar.
You have nothing to substantiate that, outside of seeing him talking with a pretty girl. You said he was advising her. He said that. Now, did you hear what they said?
I didn't have to. He's a hypocrite. My son has as much allegiance to the vows of chastity as Mussolini did to the Geneva Convention.
I cannot believe how cynical you are about all this. Who were you in your last life? Martin Luther?
You want to explain the correlation?
Martin Luther. He was a Roman Catholic priest who denied the authority of the Pope and a lot of the teachings of the Catholic Church. He was excommunicated for being a heretic.
Oh. Oh, well, that's heavy. I mean, if I was him, I can understand holding a grudge this long. Except for one thing.
What?
I don't believe in reincarnation. I didn't in my last life either.
Oh, you can't be sure what you saw today. And whatever it was, can't you let your son make a decision of his own?
What, miss out on all the fun?
You are so bad.
You're leaving Armonty now.
Why? What happened?
It's too risky. Kelly Keppel knows about us. She was ready to march right into Sophia's hospital room and tell her I managed to delay it, but I don't know how much longer I can hold her off.
Well, so why is my leaving Armani? What good is it going to do at this
I don't
point?
want anybody asking you anything. The best thing for our plan is for you to leave. And I mean disappear.
Well, how would I explain it to Sophia?
You're not going to tell Sophia anything. I just want you to leave. Okay? Well, what's the big deal anyway? I mean, that job didn't mean anything.
Job just meant everything to me, Ken.
Hey.
Hi. I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
No, you didn't wake me. I just had my eyes closed. I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry if I pushed you away earlier. I'm just very frustrated with what's happening to me.
Don't apologize. I'm really happy you felt that way, and I'm so happy that I could witness you going through it. Because it's the first time since you started taking these pills and I've started talking to you about it that you admitted that they're getting the best of you.
You said you had to tell me something earlier. What was it?
Yeah. It's along the lines of what we're talking about now. You're willing to admit that you need help?
Yes, I think I do. And as soon as I talk to Ken, I know he's
Mom,
going to help.
I am going to be the one to see that you get help. And I don't care. I don't care if I have to shadow you through this to get you through. But I will be there for you. I swear.
There are many alternative healthcare methods you may want to consider before surgery, but your doctor may not tell you all of them. And the American Medical Association won't recognize these successful unconventional therapies. Institutional medicine versus homeopathic practices. A heated debate today on Donahue at 3.